Igbo clerics accuse Southeast governors of conspiracy. Igbo clerics accuse Southeast governors of conspiracy. To my dear listeners, good day from wherever you're listening from. Kindly stay tuned as I read today's news. An inter-religious group concerned Igbo ministers commission asked that the continued detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is a demonic scheme against Indi Igbo. In a statement signed by the President, Coordinator, Reverend Tony Uzo Anthony, and the General Secretary, Apostle Tony Osuji, the group accused Southeast governors of being involved in a conspiracy to keep Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in prison for political reasons and urged friends, traditional rulers, religious leaders, pressure groups, and the world community to come together and condemn that. The statement reads, "We read with keen interest how the Kanu case has taken on a new dimension, given that the presiding judge has openly refused to obey a Supreme Court decision on the matter. Kanu remains illegally incarcerated in Nigeria, while other individuals who committed significant crimes have been released. Surprisingly, the same sitting judge who recused herself revealed to Sam Amadi over 2 years ago that the charges against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu were politically motivated and baseless. Given this knowledge, why did she choose to confront Kanu with such heinousness? We, as a group now, believe that the Southeast governor are involved in a conspiracy to keep Kanu in perpetual detention for political reasons. We publicly accused the governors of a scheme to detain our son, Kanu, before the end of next year and release him to help President Bola Ahmed Tinubu win the Southeast and South-South states. Southeast governors and Mr. President shouldn't think that we are ignorant of their activities or conspiracies, and also know that no one knows what God has in stock for us. Today, we are appealing for our diaspora brothers and sisters to contact Kenya, Britain, Southeast governors, and Mr. President to persuade them to release Kanu, who has done nothing wrong. It appears that those who don't want peace are the Southeast governors, who currently profit from security vote. If you want peace, like our son, Kanu, why not visit him, speak with him, and find solutions to put an end to the instability in the Southeast? We urge our friends in Nigeria to reject this evil, the traditional rulers, religious leaders, pressure groups, and the world community to come together and condemn this demonic scheme against Indi Igbo. Whatever that happens to our son Kanu, you all will be held liable. So my dear listeners, now I've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, I have a comment here that says, now today una know Jesus is coming soon. Wait, watch, and see God in action. And to my dear listeners, before I go, to me, I think the detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has been a contentious issue, with many believing that some elders in the southeast are not doing enough to secure his release. In fact, the movement for the actualization of the sovereign state of Biafra, MASOB, has publicly begged Igbo elders not to abandon Kanu in detention. On the other hand, too, some elders in the southeast have demanded the immediate and unconditional release of Kanu. They have made this clear in their recommendations to the federal government, emphasizing the need for his freedom. It actually shows that there is a divide among the elders, with some actively advocating for Kanu's release, while others seem less involved. That is the reason why they feel some are the reason why behind. Some are the reason. Some are the reason behind the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu. And to me, the reasons for Nnamdi Kanu's continued detention is passive lack of unity among Southeast elders, because some of them believe that the elders are not united in their effort to secure Kanu's release, which may be contributing to his continued detention, and that would continue. And another reason why I think Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention is government reluctance. The federal government, they may be hesitant to release Kanu due to concerns about national security and the potential impact on the IPOB movement. And complexity of the case. Kanu's trial is complex, involving issues of treason, terrorism, and secession, which may be slowing down the legal process. So I think, to me, calls for unity amidst the Igbo elders have urged unity among their ranks to pressure the government to release Kanu.